Two sides are primed to give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of... A very warm welcome from the City Ground, just by the banks of the River Trent. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Nottingham Forest, and they take on Real Betis.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that can...
Big chance, and there it is! 1-0 already! Sangare. Possession lost and won. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. And that's coolly knocked back to the keeper. Hudson-Odoi. Drifting on and still going. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Giovanni Lo Celso. Lo Celso. And it's comfortably gathered. Morato. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs-White. Wood. Good work, they've got it back.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker, celebrating his birthday today from Dan and Lucy.
Callum Hudson-Odoi. A miscue in the final third there.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
And it's all gone a bit schoolyard. Well, nobody close. Time to go to work. Lo Celso. And there won't be any rebounds there. Ibrahim Sangare. Hudson-Odoi. Closed it down well. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's pinched, read his mind there. That set up the chance. And possession given away. Ibrahim Sangare. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Anthony. Gibbs-White. Oh, could be here. And the attack breaks down. Fornals. Anthony. On to Bellerin. And the chance slips away.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
And it's cleared away from goal. Now, this has to be. And they've scored. Second best no longer. It's level again. attack this. To edge ahead now. They've scored! And that gives them a priceless lead. So off we go at 2-1 now. Morata. Hudson-Odoi. Well read to gain possession. Well, the travelling fans will be happy with the score. What about the performance as we move towards half-time?
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right up to the break.
A vital block. Corner now then, and a good chance to go further ahead. The attack broken up. A heroic stop. And that will do it for the first. So away we go then for the second half. Sofian Amrabat. And the defence regains control. Oh, the beautiful game very much on display. Gibbs-White. And to choose the right option. And that's where it ends. Something could be on with this. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Giovanni Lo Celso. He's beaten his marker here. Gets in the way superbly. Bit sloppy in possession. Ibrahim Sangare. Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's asked plenty of questions of the back line. Certainly been difficult to contain.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Ibrahim Sangare. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Struggling to keep the ball there. Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs-White. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Now I wonder where this is going. Good-looking ball played in. And they've come away with the ball. And superb technique to get past his man.
That's what excites fans, individual brilliance.
Good work, they've got it back. Edging ever closer to goal here. And the chance slips away. We've got 20 to go in this one.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
The defence defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. Space now to get a crossover. Chance to level things. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here. Amrabat. Read the pass well and cuts it out. That's a perfect threaded through ball. That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. Sofian Amrabat. Options available in the middle. Oh, it's been given away. And that's a fine save, and it's still level.
Well, that keeps it all level. What an important save that is.
Well, if they want to win it, this could be the chance. And still allowed to run on here. This for the lead. Oh, a flawless tackle.
Yeah, got there just in time, didn't he?
Hudson-Odoi. Moving forward under no real pressure. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Oh, lovely skill to beat his marker. Oh, that's been won really smartly.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Could win it here. And it's there! What a moment to take the lead. Off we go, 3-2 the score now. They're in. Good move, but needs some end product now. Chance to go level. Late drama here. All square once again, and no wonder they're off celebrating. And the referee... ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. It's a showdown you don't want to miss. Hello and welcome to the Estadio do Dragão. Joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary will be Sue Smith, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's FC Porto, and they take on Real Betis.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Off we go, the match is underway. Here's how Porto line up.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width.
And it's on now. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0. And the forward progress continues. Who's got in the way of it? Ricardo Rodriguez. Not so much given away as cleverly won. This to equalise. Oh, well saved. That was a really good chance. They've come away with the ball. Looking like they mean business here. Anthony. Oh, who wants that one? A vital block.
What an important block that is. He got his timing spot on.
Working hard to win it back there. Brilliant anticipation. They're in. That's a good ball. Surely now. And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. And we're back underway at 2-0. Rodriguez. Plenty of open space here. And that's where it ends. Oh, last-ditch tackle clears it away. Anthony, and further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away. Intercepted, great reading of the game. Still going here. That's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Hernandez. Terrific bit of blocking. That's a good ball in behind. Onto it, in on goal. Very well kept out, alert and ready. Well read to gain possession. Giovanni Lo Celso. Hernandez. That's a good ball. Oh, takes it on. Well, that's how to deal with it. Nicely gathered. Alan Varela. He's offside here. Ricardo Rodriguez. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Plenty of space to attack now. Well, they could still do something here. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Possession given away. The defence quick to snatch it back.
Yeah, nice build-up. They just lack that end product. Stop that one in its tracks.
Well, just listen to the reaction to that challenge. And the ball won back. Pablo Fornals. And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. And they might be in. And on, and on. Lovely, incisive ball. Had to score, but hasn't.
I had to. Just went for power rather than accuracy. Should have scored.
Beautifully weighted ball. And with that, the first half... And we're off for the second half. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. And the defence ready for what was coming. Oh, could be here. This could be. Oh, that's how to win the ball.
Yeah, good endeavour there, wasn't it?
Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it, and has narrowly missed. They are in. Anthony. On he goes, terrific. Well, they wouldn't let him get away that easily. Fornals. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Well, he's played a starring role up to this point. He's been wonderful to watch.
Yeah, it was an incredible performance. Clearly the difference between the two sides. He's causing that back line so many problems. He'll no doubt be desperate to score a hat-trick now, though.
No way through. Possession lost. They go now, there could be a break on. Oh, there could be something from the cross here. And I'm afraid that's where it ends for them. And the keeper's sorted it out with some difficulty. The ball won, they could be in. Working hard to win it back there. Setting up the chance. And they went too soon. It's offside. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Lovely weighted pass. But nothing will come from it thanks to some astute defending. There it is. Dispatched well, much to the delight of the fans. Pablo Fornals. Giovanni Lo Celso. Amrabat. Mark Bartra. Fornals. 20 minutes to go. They're in here. And the attack collapses. They are in. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Weighted beautifully. And that has been adjudged to be offside. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Play continues as the ref lets that go. Oh, it must be here. Oh, it was set up for the shot, but then he went for brute force when a cool head was needed. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. And the chance slips away. 10 minutes left for play. Pepe. Genuine chance here. And the ball's still loose. Oh, great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Drifting into a useful position here. Oh, a great chance. And what a challenge. Space out wide, and they're using it. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Hernandez. A big area to progress into here. They've got it back now. What a chance here. Very well kept out, alert and ready. And a change in possession.
Well, if that went in, you just feel the result would be beyond any doubt. It is still in the realm of miracles, though, at this point. They do need something quickly now.
And there's the final whistle.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello, great to be with you from the second largest city in Portugal. We're in Porto, our venue, the Estadio do Dragão. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Porto, and they face Panathinaikos.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
And a look at the starting lineup for Porto.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
So underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Renato Sanchez. Pedro Chirivella. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Dessers. Very effective pass. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Oh, read it really well. A delicious piece of skill. And quick thinking defensively. Dessers. And wide of the mark in the end.
Maybe just needed a bit more composure in front of goal to finish off the chance.
It is to be a throw-in. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment.
Yeah, they're just rushing the passes a bit here. It's all a bit messy, isn't it?
Chance to do damage. A fine reading of the situation. That's a good ball. And Varela with it. And the pass deftly cut out. Gabri Vega. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Dessers. Could take the lead. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Gabri Vega. And we saw the situation developing.
Facundo Pelistri.
Mladenovic. Here's Renato Sanchez. Feeding it through. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Beautiful pass. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. That's a good-looking ball. A very effective challenge put in. Dessers. Here's Renato Sanchez. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Yeah, really well organised off the ball there.
Nicely timed tackle. Interception to snuff out the danger. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Intelligent ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Renato Sanchez. And the through ball. Still looking for space. What a vital intervention. Anastasios Bakasetas. On the ball, Dessers. Oh, great vision. Oh, could be. Really good challenge. So a goal kick here. Pelistri. And showing good game awareness. Careless in possession. Signs. And a useful cross. Could still be dangerous. Now opening things up. So the whistle then. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. And a fine tackle. Oh, he's through here. There's the chip. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Davide Calabria. And he did well to cut it out. Signs. Lovely weight. Real chance. Oh, that's a fine save. Foiling a real chance. Played over. Now still an issue here. Superb defending. And the post denied him. It'll be a corner. Kivior. Signs. Oh, nicely played. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Oh, left his man behind here. Gabri Veiga. Francisco Mora. On to Sainz. This looks interesting. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Oh, pushed onto the woodwork. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Alberto Costa. Pepe. Gabri Veiga. Kivior. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And possibilities here. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
Oh, it's lovely that. He does well.
Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. And continues his run. A disappointing end to the move. Oh, that's a clever ball. Is it going to be? And saved by the keeper. Bednarek. Alberto Costa. There to win it back. Francisco Mora. Neither side showing any authority in possession right now.
Yeah, there's no real rhythm at all right now, is there?
This is an excellent run. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Well, it could have been spectacular. He got on his bicycle but forgot to ring the bell.
Yeah, it's always a risk. He can end up looking a little bit silly if it doesn't come off. He's having a quick chuckle to himself. He knows.
And intercepted it. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Over it comes. Not the clearance that was called for. Opportunity here. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Signs. Well, this is looking promising. Straightforward save, really. Filip Juricic. Oh, it's on! And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Gabri Veiga. Porto have given us away. And the through ball. Pepe. And the referee blows for a foul. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Getting in there to intercept.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Able to skip past his man. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Has eyes for goal! He got a good palm on it. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as... Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. And hello to you from northern Portugal. We find ourselves today here at the magnificent Estadio do Dragão. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Porto up against Celtic.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And a look at the starting lineup for Porto.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
And here's the starting 11 for Celtic.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
A concession of a corner here. He continues his run. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Teammates available. And offside it is. Didn't look like a free kick. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Lovely ball over the top. In behind. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. Showing a great defensive instinct. Callum McGregor. Kunecki. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Plenty of support here. Splendid challenge that. Oh, a tremendous block.
Yeah, made himself big and won the mind games. Excellent save.
And conceding the throw-in. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Decides to shoot. Well, good idea. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, no way through there.
Read it well. Reo Hatate. Good pressure to win it back. Good looking pass. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. What can they do to stop him running at them? There's the shot! And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Possession lost by Porto. It's all getting a bit frantic, isn't it? Promising possession, this. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be! Oh, nice ball over the top. Tierney. Reo Hatate. Led that pass all the way. cutting it out. Trying to open up the defence. Just needs to stay calm. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. Celtic recovering possession well. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Perfectly positioned to take it away.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Excellent defending. They have the advantage. Can they do it? Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Well, that one has promise. And turning the ball away. Can they forge ahead? What a block! A chance then for the rest. And off we go again. The second half has begun. A really good pass. An effective challenge. This could be troublesome. And that's tidy work to push it to safety.
Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
Oh, tremendous vision. Celtic doing well to regain possession. Opportunity! And a goal to re-establish their advantage! Just look at the celebrations! A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Decent looking pass. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Is it going to be? Wasn't going to let that one get through. Showing a great defensive instinct. And Celtic have it back now. Excellent pass. And the decision offside here. Perhaps they can counter from here. Good distribution. Oh, looked rushed there. Blasted away. Oh, nice ball over the top. Might work out. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. Benjamin Nygren. An alert intervention. Now opening things up. And good safe hands on display. Alberto Costa. broken free. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Anthony Ralston. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Jakub Kivior. Mora. Decisive pass. There's the chip. And up for grabs off the keeper. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. And Varela with it. Mora. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Daizen Maeda. And in the right position to read it. Possibilities for them to counter. Real chance. And forcing the mistake. And a long way out here. And unable to find the target. They put themselves under pressure and have to start finishing chances.
Well, frustration amongst the players. That was half a chance to reduce the deficit there.
Pepe trying to open up the defence. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off.
Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it?
Good idea. Oh, could be. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
And he has options available. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. A really good pass. Oh, it might be. Oh, fearless. Could catch them on the break. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And goes for goal! And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. Delivering it. Oh, that's great defending! And that will be all for this game anyway. And
set for an exciting clash today, a match with so much to play for. The tension is mounting and the atmosphere is electric. Who will come out on top? It's on the way for you, live on EA TV. Hello and welcome to the Estadio do Dragão. I'm Guy Mowbray and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's FC Porto and they face Nottingham Forest.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
The ball's rolling and we're underway. Here's how Porto line up.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
Here's how Nottingham Forest line up.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Chris Wood. Oh dear, nothing about that was right. That's a bad miss. Varela. They might be in. That's cut out quickly and easily. Corner to come. Comes. Oh, he's done well to get past his man. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, Guy, he's such a threat at set plays, and his ability to strike the ball.
Oh, chance here. And no scraps for the attackers to feed off. Hung on to the ball well. Well, the ball just won't stick with anyone here. Sangare. Gibbs White. That's where it ends. Asking quite a lot to score from there, and that's missed by quite a bit.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
Starting to get interested here. Sangare. They're in here. Really solid defending.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. They've found a way through. And that has stopped any potential danger. That's not a bad-looking ball. Chris Wood. Some good work to win it there. Pushing forward, and there are choices on. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Turn around in possession. Excellent positioning. Chance to go ahead. Oh, that's brilliant. Super sharp reactions. Corner kick played in. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Worth allowing the game to flow. A big area to progress into here. The attack broken up.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
goalkeeper with a lovely little dink. A finish of real confidence. Ibrahim Sangare. Marato. Morgan Gibbs-White. Moving the ball forward, hoping something might open up. Nice rhythm to the passing here. Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. Varela. And the game will stop. Offside. Does anybody want to make a challenge here? Moving forward under no real pressure. Teeing up the chance now. Sangare. And it must be. The goalkeeper ready for it. Really good stop. And that brings to an end. We're back in business. 1 half down, 1 to go. Ibrahim Sangare. Chris Wood. And it's pinched, read his mind there.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Morgan Gibbs-White. Pass as precise as they come. Opportunity here, and he's done really well to keep that out. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. And that's where it ends. Pepe. Working hard to win it back there. Well, of all the players we're watching today, would you agree that he'd certainly get good marks so far?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Unable to retain possession. And we're into the final half hour. And we could watch that sort of skill all day. Still behind, but this is looking promising. They go, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. It's back and forth, but nobody's taking charge.
Some of the passing has been really poor.
Here we go! But he's fluffed his lines there.
Well, has that just let them off the hook?
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Options available in the middle. A promising move stalls. Good pressure this high up the pitch. and they might be in. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. "20 minutes left to play." Pepe. Moving the ball well here, looking to extend the lead. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. And still allowed to run on here. Wood. They're not getting close enough here. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Counter-attack coming, away they go. Lovely, incisive ball, but it's not found its target, intercepted. This is a positive move as they seek that equaliser. Oh, great stop. Perfect positioning and strong hands to keep it out.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Oh, that's superb technique to get past.
Yeah, great bit of skill.
Closed it down well. And the chance slips away. That's not a bad-looking ball. Ball one back. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. And superb technique to get past his man. They wouldn't let him get away that easily. Not long to go, but there could be something happening for them now. Is this the equaliser? Someone for the team there. And that is the final.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello and welcome, and as ever, green is the colour you simply can't miss here at the Estadio Benito Villamarin. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined for analysis by Sue Smith. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Betis versus Nottingham Forest.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis. It's the impressive Pau Lopez between the posts. Ricardo Rodriguez starts with Hector Bellerin in the wide defensive positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out.
Yeah, and it was good work right off the ball to win it back, wasn't it?
Morgan Gibbs-White. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Fornals. Anthony. Good tackle taken away. Excellent run in possession. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Williams. Dan Ndoye. Failure to keep the ball by Nottingham Forest. Nicely constructed. Juan Camilo Hernandez. And in the right position to read it. The high press was on and that. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Outrageously skillful. And options in the centre. And the ball back with Nottingham Forest here. Abdesama Desalzuli. Betis unable to hang on to it. Morgan Gibbs-White. Williams. Looking for a hold on the defence. Hudson-Odoi. Goalkeeping heroics.
Oh, talk about reactions. How good were his then? It's such close range. That's a brilliant save.
Decent idea. Just cutting off the supply. Decent pass. Parry by the goalkeeper. Ndoye. Morgan Gibbs-White.